Previously on Australia's Next Top Model, Cassie had a catwalk clanger.
Oh, you cannot use the F word at the end of the runway.
Frankie flopped at the photo shoot.
It was dead fish out there, man. It was sucking wind.
The house got catty.
It made me really think we might be true friends though.
She is a real bitch.
And the claws came out for Claire.
High five for that one.
I just felt like shit and it made me feel so bad.
Laura T was eliminated. 12 girls remain. Who will be Australia's next top model?
Adele, congratulations. You're still in the running to become Australia's next top model.
Now that I've been in the bottom two, it really has made me a lot more determined. I really don't want to go home, and I was just thinking, like, if I don't go home, then I'm going to try my absolute best because I want this so bad.
She was the life of the party, really. Dancing around, yelling all the time. Yeah, I miss her already.
I'm happy that she's gone because I honestly didn't like her. I couldn't stand being in the same room as her, and now she's gone. Thank God.
I think now the girls are going to step up their game and I think it will get interesting.
Last night we all got taken out for dinner because we all made it through the first elimination and, you know, we're all having good fun.
Michaela ended up getting up on the tables and dancing. Cassie joined her. Nothing too wild, you know.
She got out and just ass-grinded me. She was literally on me. She was just annoying me. And I mean, I'll be in the lounge room and I'll move from one side to the other. She'll move with me. If I go upstairs, she's upstairs. If I have a shower, she's waiting at the door. I've just had enough now, so she won't be latching onto me anymore.
My plan now is to concentrate on the competition. At the moment, whether I make friends or not, or if everyone hates me in here or not, I don't care. I'm going to win this. I'm in here for me. I'm not in here for anyone else.
So this morning, we're all like peacefully sleeping in bed and apparently there's a knock on the door.
Hello, good morning, Frankie.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
I think you should get everyone up. I've got someone very important for you to meet. Tell them all to come down and meet me in the living room.
When I saw Sarah, I was just really excited. I just wanted to know what was going on.
Get up! Get up, Lila! Get up!
I heard Frankie running around and we were just like, what's she saying? She's like, Sarah's here, you have to be downstairs in 5 seconds. So we all ran downstairs and yeah, Sarah was sitting there with a nutritionalist.
She's here to talk to us about our diets. Yay.
I mean, I've been modelling for many, many years and I can tell you, you need to have the right amount of energy to get through long days. So I've brought in my good friend and nutritional expert, Dr. Joanna McMillan-Price, who is going to give you some diet and nutrition tips this morning.
The first question that I'm going to ask you is, who in the group here smokes? Come on, be honest. Girls at the back. Do you know what, girls? I'm so horrified. It's so last century to smoke.
It was quite embarrassing that Sarah, you know, knew that I was a smoker.
Smoking is the biggest cause of premature aging. You know, if we take two identical twins and we watch how they age, the one who's the smoker will look a good 10, 15, 20 years older by the time they're in later life. So please, number one is give up smoking, okay?
I'm going to quit. I'm going to cut down as much as I can. I will eventually stop by the time I get to the end of the packets.
Somehow in Europe right now, the girls are, I think, unattractively skinny. And I think when I was doing all the catwalks in Paris and London and Milan and everything, and I'd see these girls who did have eating disorders, I mean, it's scary to watch.
I mean, I don't have an eating disorder, but yeah, my body just doesn't seem to put on weight, and I was always worried about the swimwear shoot because I knew that something would come up about what's underneath them.
I have the worst diet, I know. I'm willing to work on it, like I'm willing to do anything.
If you just flick through your nutrition guide there until you see we've got a little plate called How to Create a Healthy Meal. If you were making your carbonara tonight, instead of it being a great big bowl of pasta, if you just reduced your pasta portion to being a slice of the plate, you can have your pasta. It's just about getting the proportions right.
What food do you think I could eat that would make me put on weight like quickly?
It's just a matter of eating a bit more. You must have 3 meals a day plus 1 or 2 snacks. And the best snacks are things like a yogurt or a smoothie, nuts and seeds and fresh fruit.
I'm pretty knowledgeable about what's healthy and what's not. And I mean, we are in a modelling competition, and part of modelling is remaining healthy and keeping yourself looking good.
It's now time for the second part of your lesson. So we've got some outfits here, if you'd like you all to grab one, go upstairs and get changed, and I will see you there.
Sarah revealed this big rack of fitness outfits, and we all thought, oh no, we're going to have to do some exercise or something today. It's going to be a grueling day.
I was shitting myself because I have not done any fitness in 18 years.
We were all feeling really nervous. All us girls were like, oh no, we had to do exercise, not our favourite thing, so...
All right, girls, we're here today not so much for a workout, but for a reality check. We're going to find out today who has been neglecting themselves. So I'd like you to meet BJ and the rest of his team. I'll leave you in their capable hands, and I'm sure you're going to see some very surprising results.
Okay, guys, welcome to Willoughby. We're going to be using some advanced technology to test your chronological age versus your fitness age. You're going to be tested on 4 main areas. There's going to be body composition, cardiovascular, flexibility and strength.
No sucking in.
I do have to tell you, I have weak ankles. I have 1 bad vertebrae in my back. It's just bent a little bit. I should have got knee reconstructions, or I stopped playing netball, so I haven't played.
Cassie just comes up with excuses all the time for everything. And it is to the point where it's just really irritating. You can't do one thing without Cassie saying, I can't do this, I can't do that.
And your weight was 49.2?
I've lost weight. I don't know how I've lost weight.
Frankie was saying, oh, Cassie got to do easy push-ups, and so did you, Claire, and I admitted it, my push-ups were easier than everyone else's, thank God, because I did 1 proper push-up and I almost passed out.
All right, 1 more. Okay, beautiful. 6.
I think that was the worst of the group. I just don't have very strong arms.
I'm going to put all your results in the computer right now and find out what your fitness ages are. Leah. 42. Tani. 26. Well done. Next up is Cassie. Okay, Cassie. 41.
When BJ called my name out and showed me my result, I was shocked. My mum could get a better age than that.
Alrighty, Frankie. 34. Okay, Mikala.
I'm the oldest, I know already.
35. All right, well done. Okay, next up is Eloise. 45.
I saw it coming because I knew that my flexibility was below par, to say the very least. But yeah, it's still never nice to be at the bottom of the group. So I was very disappointed in myself.
Okay, guys, the reason for the fairly high results that we saw today is that you guys just pretty simply aren't exercising too much. But from here on out, I think that you guys should take your fitness pretty seriously and try to find a few different ways to exercise. And I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Nobody got a good fitness age. Everyone's fitness age was really high and everyone's freaking out about it. So we're all going to be working out way more and eating so much better.
That's why I'm going to start exercising and doing stuff like that. That's why I walked home.
Nasty.
I thought it was really funny when Cassie went out to get a cigarette because that proved she hadn't learnt anything from our lesson today. And clearly she doesn't take this competition very seriously.
Yeah, I know I went outside and had a smoke after I just done my thing, but that was only because I was upset and I was stressing out because I've lost so much weight.
One here, there was one here, yeah, they're gone. I want my rolls back.
Guys, I think there's something outside.
Carla!
We opened the door and it was the cutest thing I've ever seen, like, in a long time. There was 6 little gymnasts standing there and, yeah, they did, like, a routine.
We started doing flips and like all this cool stuff, and then one of the girls pulled a caramel out of her back.
All right, even if you fall down face first, you've gone forward, Anonymous. It's time to... It's time to find out what your bodies are capable of.
I knew it was something to do with fitness. I knew that we had to do something to push ourselves, that, you know, get out of our comfort zones. And I was just really nervous because I thought, I can't even do a roly-poly, for God's sakes, or let alone freaking flips or anything, so...
We thought we were going to get makeovers, and that just totally ruined that idea. So, yeah, we knew that it'd be a pretty long day and hard day.
Walk through the doors and there's Jonathan and there's beams and everything's set up and trampoline. We're like, okay, sweet.
Morning, girls.
Morning.
Welcome to Westfields Gymnastics. As you look around this room, I think it's pretty clear you're about to be challenged in every sense of the word. You're about to get a crash course in the basics of gymnastics, top model style.
When I was 2 years old, I did gymnastics for like half a year and I was so bad at it that my mum pulled me out of it.
And you're very lucky because today we're working with the best that Australian gymnastics has to offer. She's an Olympian and she's the current National Australian Gymnastics Champion, Dasha Jura.
Hi, guys.
And also, we have the choreographer from the National Australian Gymnastics team, Stacey Unley-Lees.
Good morning, ladies.
I've never done gymnastics or anything like that before, so I knew I was going to be absolutely shit. And so, yeah, I knew it was just going to go downhill.
Before we warm up, we feel it's important for you to look and feel like gymnasts. So we've got some outfits that we would like you to wear for us today.
Let's go.
Tani.
Short amount of time. Get changed quickly. When you're ready, come straight back out.
So then we came out of the change rooms all in our beautiful outfits. I think we're all feeling pretty like silly and, you know, what are we going to be doing?
All right, everybody, if we can sit down, please. We're going to warm up our hamstrings, reaching over and touch your toes. Okay, legs apart in a straddle position. And reaching your chest down to the floor, just like Dasha. We need to be able to compress in our hips.
It was very intimidating when, you know, Stacey would say, okay, we want you girls to do this move, and then Dasha would pull out.
There you go.
You should do it perfectly, and then we thought, oh God. So we kind of tried but failed miserably.
Well done, ladies.
Yeah, the only other person that could do the splits in the group was Tani. No one else could do the splits, especially me. I can't even open my legs that wide.
And start your forward rolls. Go ahead, put your hands down, tuck your heads in. We're meant to show.
I thought I did really, really bad in the warm-up. I think that I was trying my hardest, but I'm just not a gymnast. I can't do roly-polies. I can't do somersaults.
Come on, Frankie.
I think it's definitely a great challenge for the girls because they were surrounded by such an unfamiliar environment and because it was such a surprise to them because they didn't know it was coming.
Let's happened?
I think I pulled a muscle in my shoulder or something.
Really?
It kept hurting.
Okay.
It's just gotten worse now.
Okay.
I think it was from doing the roly-polies at the work.
Everyone here has pulled a muscle today. Like, we're all feeling it. Like, everyone's in pain. Just do it. It'll take 5 minutes on that, 5 minutes on that. We'll be done.
I felt my shoulder click.
Anyway, look. She doesn't need to prove it to the peanut gallery.
Yep.
Off you go.
Thank you.
Cassie was, after she pulled that poor little muscle in her back, decided that she wasn't going to do it. So I went over to her, and I just said, suck it up, Cassie, you can do it. And no, I can't. She started to go... she's the biggest faker I've ever met in my life.
No, seriously, that really pissed me off when she said that. It's like, well, fuck, I don't complain about pain.
She's not a likeable person because of the way she is. She's an attention-seeking. She's the most attention-seeking person I've ever met.
Right, girls, you've all had time to run through your paces, figure out what you're going to do. So now it's judgment time. Now, the three of us are going to be judging, and we're going to be looking for originality and technical merit. And if you win, there is a fantastic prize. Show us what you got. Challenges like today, for me, define who the girls are. Yeah? It's not about winning or losing today. It's about showing what kind of girl you are in this competition. Cassie showed me she's ready to potentially give up before she's actually going to win this thing. So I worry about her.
When Claire did her routine, I'm pretty sure everyone laughed. I know that we had to do gymnastics, but I just thought she looked like the biggest poser.
Frankie definitely annoyed me today because she looked sarcastic. She said she wasn't, but I can see it. I can see it in her face. There was a bit of a jokiness to what she was doing. This is a challenge day. It's serious.
I was watching that no one was actually bringing themselves into it. The only person actually brought modelling into it was Claire. Everyone else was just doing gymnastics on the floor. I reckon I would have done better than everyone else because even though I can only do roly-polies and that's it, I still would have brought modelling and myself into it and brought it creatively.
Okay, so that is the completion of your challenge.
After everyone had finished their routine, Jonathan, Stacey and Dasha went and made up their mind who was going to be the winner and, what our scores were going to be out of 10.
Laura, you had some really high notes and some low notes. 4.5. Mikala, you kept looking to us or to the other girls for approval. 3.5.
I did take it seriously. I didn't, take it as a joke, but I just kind of did feel like an idiot, dancing around in a leotard, and that's not me at all.
Leah, there was no modelling whatsoever. 1.
I was shocked that Leah got 1. I thought she deserved a little bit more than that. And same goes with Adele. Adele got 2 because they were trying really hard.
Okay, Tani, you were fantastic today. You should be proud. Claire, you made it look beautiful and you brought a lot of fashion to the fore. And that's what this challenge is about. Well done.
I got a 9.5 and I was so shocked. And that meant I was the challenge winner and I was so excited. I really didn't think I was going to win.
You have the opportunity to go to the ballet with Sarah tomorrow night. We're going to give you a beautiful dress and the VIP treatment. We won't make you go alone. You can pick a friend to take with you. Who do you want to take?
Tani.
Well done.
She did a really good job
Thank
too.
you.
Well done, girls. For the rest of the losers, that's what challenges are about. One person wins, everybody else loses. If you're lost, work a little harder.
If you sprained your back. Coming up, Cassie's confrontation.
At the moment, I'm so f***ing hurt.
And the big bitch slap.
I'm so mashy, bro. I messed this up. Shit, man.
Cassie went to the doctors after the challenge and she came home with a sling and the doctor said that it wasn't much.
He said it could be a sprained muscle or sprained.
We all knew that it wasn't much and that she made way too big a deal out of it.
She was supposed to keep that sling on it, or so the doctor said, and she's taken it off this morning because she feels fine. What a surprise, the challenge day's over and she feels fine.
Carla confronting Cassie was pretty funny because I think that we all want Cassie to go because we all believe that she doesn't deserve to be here.
I honestly think that you should have sucked it up and done that challenge, and I think it's ridiculous that you didn't do it.
Michaela does want Cassie to be eliminated soon because she thinks that she might not be taking the competition as seriously as the rest of us.
The only thing that I will tell you to your face is that, yeah, you pulled a muscle in your back, I pulled 2 muscles here and 2 muscles in my leg, and I still... in my back, I sprained my back. If you sprained your back, you would not be walking now.
At the moment, I'm so fucking hurt. The only person I thought I could actually trust, the only person I thought that, would understand, has turned around and said that I should be eliminated because I couldn't participate in the challenge.
Claire won the challenge, so she got to take Tiny with her to go see the ballet with Sarah Murdoch.
We were all ready, and then there was a knock at the door, and Claire answered, and there was Sarah waiting for us.
Hi, Claire. How are you?
Good, how are you?
You look gorgeous.
Thank you, so do you.
Where's Tani? Me and Tani were given these really nice hussy dresses to wear to the ballet. Hi, Tani. How you doing?
Well, thanks.
How gorgeous you both look. Be excited?
Yes, so excited.
Congratulations on winning the challenge. We have a limo waiting. And we were just like, a limo? Are you kidding? And there was even like a driver, and he opened the door for us too, which I was pretty excited about. Wow,
See ya.
Yeah, I was pretty jealous, we had to stay home and do nothing and clean dishes, and they were out in VIP at the ballet.
I was a bit jealous, but yeah, then I made everyone lasagna, which was really good, so they missed out on that.
We arrived at the Royal Theatre, and I was really excited at this point because I enjoy the ballet.
All these people looking at us because we got out of the limo, and I was actually really scared that I was going to flash my undies. Here we are. Oh, this is what we're going to see. Oh. Some of the best dancers in the world, huh? Yeah, wow. Can't wait. It's going to be great. But yeah, we walked into the ballet, we looked all glamorous, and all these people looking, well, I think they're looking at Sarah. Right. But, it was still good to stand behind her and, be a bit of a shadow.
Sarah told us that we were going to be introduced to some of the dancers that were performing on stage, and I was so excited about that. She introduced us to Lucinda Dunn and Aisha Ash.
Welcome to the ballet. Yes. So amazing how perfect your bodies are, and how you can control your hands and every bit of your body. It must take a lot of concentration and training.
Every shape you make has to be pretty or aesthetically correct as a dancer, and I'm sure as models you just want to have something that is drop dead gorgeous every shape that you make.
Yeah, I was really I just couldn't ask anything. I don't know why. I was just say something tiny, but then Claire was standing next to me asking all these questions with all these big words, and I was going, oh my God, I can't ask a question now because I'm going to look like the biggest dumbo.
So thank you so much for your time, and we'll be back at the ballet, won't we?
Definitely.
It was good to know the human side of Sarah, not just the scary judge that we see at elimination.
It gave us, I think, a bit of an advantage over the other girls because now Sarah knows us a little bit better than the others.
Oh my God! I think we've got Sarah Mail.
And we all came downstairs and there was balloons everywhere, and we're like, oh gosh, what is this?
Seeing the balloons in the foyer was really, really exciting. I found the Sarah Mail and handed it over to Nicola.
Read it. There's no time at all for your self-doubt. So get up with both your body and your mind. Time to put your newfound skills to work.
We thought of all these strange theories, like we're going to be attached to a massive balloon and then flung into the air and pose, or have to jump off a trampoline and pose in the air or something like that.
We'll be in
Bungee harnesses.
That's what I was trying to say. Those things, they're embracing you and they lift you up.
With elimination coming up, we're all a bit nervous. We're like, okay, well, you know, we have to nail this.
I was terrified because I'm not too fond of heights, so I was crapping myself.
Next, photo shoot highs
Really nice, Mikala.
and lows.
On the day that we had our photo shoot, we were all walking down this hill and there was water in front of us. We were kind of surprised. We were like, well, maybe they're going to make us jump off a jetty or something like that.
I thought we had to do something in the air on the water, and I was like, oh no, I suck at water.
All of a sudden, this beautiful, like, massive white boat comes, like, coming towards us, and we're like, oh my God, is that for us?
Oh my God!
Please come aboard.
And we jumped on it, and I was just so excited because we were sitting on like leather seats, like on this like amazing boat, and we had no idea where we were going.
We thought, you know, what's all this about? Like, you know, we didn't see any set or anything on the island, and it actually looked a bit scary.
When we were walking towards the big warehouse, I was actually getting really excited. I thought, okay, well, this is my time to shine. I did bad last week and, you know, this looks like it's going to be really fun, so I'm just going to make the most of it.
Morning, girls, and welcome to Cockatoo Island.
Morning.
Today's photo shoot is unique. We're calling it Tulle on Trapeze. Now, as you know, this week has been all about flexibility, coordination, balance, and poise.
I'm not good at any of that, so I was shitting myself, but just thinking, you know, how am I going to pull this off?
And here's the news flash. You are shooting for Cosmopolitan magazine. That's right, a real client.
We were all so excited. We were looking at each other like, oh yes, like this is so good.
And today we have with us the editor of Cosmopolitan magazine, Bronwyn McCann.
Hi, girls. Hi. So for today's shoot, we really want you to tap into the dramatic nature of fashion this season. Now, the photos from today's shoot are going to be run as an 8-page main fashion in Cosmopolitan, so your first published editorial fashion shoot. However, not all of your shots will be published, so for today, you've got to work hard and perform well.
To be in that magazine is a really good opportunity, so of course I really wanted to do my best, but because I really suck at gymnastics, I was sort of like in doubt.
I'd like to introduce you now to our lovely photographer today, Ellen Dahl.
I'm looking for like a whimsical elegance and poise in every frame, so it's going to be hard work, girls. Thanks.
Now, I don't know if there are any mathematicians amongst you, but 8 pages, 12 girls, do not be in the bottom 4. You hear me? Yeah? Okay, hair and makeup, let's do it.
Drop that back there, hand you lifting, yeah? Beautiful. Great.
Obviously, being the first girl, she was a little bit reserved to start off with, and you know, Jonathan really had to push her to move into some different poses.
Adele, think about this week, what it was all about, yeah? About pushing yourself to the physical limit.
Are you working it, girl?
Laura, I love your creativity.
Yeah?
Yeah, very much so.
I definitely chucked myself in the deep end, but I'm glad I did in a way because I have to sort of, you know, you've got to sort of go the hardest so you can know your limit.
Beautiful, and yeah, let it swing a little bit more up. Whoa! Good try, girl.
Sorry. No, are you okay?
Yeah. Laura really went for it. You know, she put her body on the line. I mean, that first mat hit was pretty serious. So I love her for that. I commend her for that. She's putting herself right out there.
Yeah, the other way, back to me. Oh, she's swinging. Whoa, you're doing fantastic. And
that back leg, kick it up.
That honestly was without a doubt the most physically demanding thing I've ever had to do before. I've got bruises today to prove it. It's just so painful.
Right now you look very intense, like you're glaring down the lens.
Yeah.
A lot more dreamy than that.
Okay, sure. To the side.
It was just vacant. It was deer in headlights, so I just wasn't there with her.
It's got to just come back into your face now. Stretch the back leg. And...
Relax face.
Is this position too painful for you? Because it's not working in the face, so you've got to tell us if you can make this work.
I'll just try a couple more, then I'll swap.
I think the right decision for Tani was to stay with that position. I know it was physically draining for her, but she decided to stick it out, and I think it was the right decision because we did eventually get a good photograph.
Look away, you're doing fantastic.
I was so glad to get off that thing because my hips, they just hurt so much.
Yeah, good. Keep trying, girl. Nice.
Yeah, she knows it, right? She knows it.
Okay.
Wow. Cassie nailed it. Cassie came out and she owned that shot. She was whimsical, but she was still sexy and strong. She's got some fabulous pictures.
Give me 10. It's amazing. Best today. Well done. Thank you. It was great to watch.
I think that Cassie is a dark horse in the competition.
I did really good according to him. It's the best hold for the whole day.
During the week, she presents herself as like a really weak model, but I think when she comes to the photo time, she really knows how to work the camera and look good.
I don't
want so very many things.
Yeah.
It's a bit boring so far.
I don't really need all that much at all.
Yeah,
Much more confident.
It's really great. It's working.
Really nice, Mikala.
Loosen up in the face. Yeah, that's beautiful. Drop that, bend that knee back in again like you did. Yep, that's it. That's nice. A little soft tilt. Relax the face. No, not too high. Drop it down.
Too much to ask?
When she tried to do the soft, relaxing, dreamy shots, it felt like she kind of just looked rather sedated.
Nothing's going to get into that head if you keep talking. So I'm saying this for your own good. Less of this, more of this.
I can feel like you hate me.
I don't hate you. I don't hate you. Don't be silly. If I hated you, I wouldn't bother. I've been talking to Frankie about this sort of kink in her personality for a while. So the fact that it welled over now, I guess, was a little bit of a surprise for me, and I certainly didn't want to unsettle her just before a shoot. Focus for me. Bring it back together, okay? Show me you're a strong girl and bring it back together. We've got a shoot, so...
I think everyone was like, what? Frankie's crying? Like, Frankie's always, like, you know, the really tough one. So I think seeing her cry made everyone else think as well, like, this competition is real and it can even get to the best of us.
That's beautiful, soft.
Frankie, you know what I think you've got to do? Bring some innocence to this outfit. This outfit is quite dominating. I think you need to be innocent in this outfit, not big and bold.
You know, you could even do a little bit of a tiniest smirk.
I really just wanted to listen to what the photographer was saying and show that I can listen and not talk all the time.
And that needs a smirk, that one.
So I think this brief fits you, babe.
Okay.
I think it fits you to a T.
I sat on the trapeze and I wore this really, really over-the-top gown and I loved it.
Nice. Yeah, that's beautiful.
That's something that I observed in the ballet was they were, you know, they had to lift people whilst having a serene face. So I thought, well, if they can do that, I can do this.
It was perfect. She really nailed it.
Just let all your limbs be soft and pretty and...
I start off, you know, with the basic poses and stuff, and I just can't shake the nerves and I don't know what was happening.
What's in your head?
I don't know, a whole lot of nothing, but it's making me nervous.
Yeah, I can tell. Get rid of that stuff, Lola. The funny thing about this competition is, yes, you compete against other girls, but you also compete against yourself. Lola completely psyched herself out and she basically made herself lose. She lost against Lola and she did not fulfill the brief.
Okay, and that's a wrap.
Great.
All done.
Oh,
that's it.
Well done, all.
12 girls,
It was a shit day. It sucks.
It looks big on like that, but when you do it up at the back, it looks awesome.
Yeah, I got a really nice dress for elimination. I got a pink and black dress and it was like $40, really cheap, really nice, and I'm really happy with it.
So it's like It goes past her knees and it's massive. Like, we asked her to try it on and it just looks like this massive, like, big sack.
Looks like she walked straight out of the salvos. I mean, I wouldn't even wear it to bed.
This is Cassie's hideous elimination dress.
We went upstairs and decided that we'd try on Cassie's hideous dress, and we decided that we'd make it, you know, kind of like an elimination thing, and Tanya was Alex Perry.
Well, I like girls who look expensive. I'm telling you now, you do not look expensive. I don't give a fuck. I think I look good. Fuck, shit, bitch.
If I had walked up to the room and noticed that they had my dress on, I would have, like, you know, gotten a bit angry.
I'm a bad dude. I'm a bad dude. I'm fucking drunk. I'm fucking smash you, bro. I best this up. Shit, man.
I mean, I have advised her to wear the dress, so hopefully the judges comment on how bad it looks.
It made us all think it's that time of week again, someone has to go. It's odd how much it hurts when a friend leaves and only the sound of silence remains. Prepare to say goodbye, elimination beckons.
And when Tani read the Sarah mail today, I think Michaela was really hoping that Cassie would go, just like the rest of us.
See you later, Cass.
If the other girls want me eliminated, it would be because they'd see me as a threat, if anything.
If I was eliminated second week, I would be pretty devastated. Like, I don't want to go yet.
I think I might be in a more safer place than other people, hopefully.
Hello, girls. It's lovely to see you again, even if it is elimination time for one of you today. This week was all about your body, how to look after it, and what you can do with it to bring some amazing poses to a photo shoot. And this is what the winner of Australia's Next Top Model will take away with her at our live finale.
The winner of Australia's Next Top Model will be represented for 12 months by Priscilla's, Australia's premier modelling agency, with an introduction to international partner agencies in the USA. Maybelline New York will send our top model on a $25,000 trip for two to New York. And they will feature as the face of Maybelline New York's new colour collection. Our winner will feature in an 8-page exclusive editorial for Harper's Bazaar Australia. And pocket $20,000 cash with thanks to you by Kotex.
And ladies, it's good to see our regular judges have returned for another week of scrutiny of you all. Charlotte Dawson is ready with some good, if confronting advice. Welcome, Charlotte. I'm always pleased to see Australia's leading man of fashion, our own Alex Perry. And our guest judges this week were both at your amazing Tulle on the Trapeze photo shoot. Beauty and fashion photographer Ellen Dahl, and your client for the photo shoot, Cosmo magazine editor Bronwyn McCann. Now, do you think your gymnastics lesson helped in your photo shoot this week?
Yeah, I think it did help because, you know, it kind of gave me an idea of how to control my body.
Shall we have a look? Okay. Fantastic. I can see the way you've worked your legs.
It's an uncomfortable situation, but you make it look effortless, and I think you've done really well.
So congratulations, you are going to be published in Cosmopolitan.
Oh my God, thank you
done.
so much.
All right, let's see. Beautiful.
Beautiful. For me, your moves worked. I think you look beautiful and probably my favourite shot.
I think this takes you out of one look wonder category.
So congratulations, Adele, you are a Cosmo girl.
Hey.
Thank you so much.
What do you think?
I like it.
As a photograph, I think it's beautiful, but I don't think that you've brought anything to the party in that.
I think the outfit has saved you, so you're in.
Thank you so much.
Shall we have a look, Madison?
Okay.
You look strong yet whimsical, which means you fulfil the brief.
You think this shot belongs in Cosmo? I think you might be right. Well done.
Shall we have a look at your photo?
Yes.
I think this looks like a bad catalogue shot. There's nothing inspiring about it.
Boring.
I'm sorry, you're not going to be in Cosmopolitan.
Okay.
With your photo shoot this week, I was told that you were upset walking onto set. Why was that?
Because Jonathan said that I always answer back. He said that I also wasn't taking the challenge very seriously.
And you're still upset now?
Yeah, a little bit. Because I don't think I'm that person.
As long as you're not making fun of what your challenge is. Shall we see how you did in your photo shoot? Wow. That was a girl who came on set upset.
You know what it says to me, this picture? Screw you, Jonathan.
It was. You triumphed over adversity. That was great. I love you and I think it's a fabulous shot and you are so in.
Thank you so much.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're one of my favourites. I want to be able to say to these people, I told you so.
Yeah.
And that's not giving me anything.
Eloise, I get you too. Like, I did
You
it
do
the
know
first
you're one
day.
of the first people that said you didn't.
You've had way too much Botox in that case because on day one, I completely got hurt. And I don't think you've quite nailed it. I mean, it's all good. It's just not quite there for, for me. But
unfortunately, this shot wasn't good enough.
I completely understand.
Shall we see your photo shoot?
Yeah.
I think you look uncomfortable. You were uncomfortable?
Yeah.
I don't like this picture.
All right. Did Tani make it into Cosmopolitan?
You did. I like this shot.
Should we have a look at your photo?
Yeah. Do you think you deserve to be in Cosmopolitan?
I tried my best, so...
I reckon this shot belongs there.
Thank you.
Should we have a look at your photo?
No.
No.
I'm really sad not to have you in there, but I just don't think this was a strong enough shot. But keep going.
Thank you so much.
Should we have a look? Oh my
Wow.
goodness. I cannot believe this is the same girl.
Oh, I can, I get it. You can annoy the shit out of me as long as you keep presenting these pictures every week.
You know, you are so young and fresh and this it shows in this photo and you look gorgeous. Why you dress here like you're 10 or 20 years older than you are?
Oh, it's a new dress. I bought it the other day. I just thought I'd wear it.
Stop buying satin dresses to wear during the day.
You can be much cooler than that.
You're in Cosmo.
Thank you so much.
Well done, Cassie. All right, shall we see how your photo looks?
Yes.
It's my favourite. Absolutely.
Really?
You worked that hula hoop like I've never seen a hula hoop work before. That was great.
In such extreme circumstances too, I think it's extraordinary.
Well, you might have been doing your maths and worked out that there were 8 pages.
That's okay.
So
everyone who got in deserved it, so.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, as Sarah said, there was only going to be 8 shots. But you're in, and I'm making it 9. Not because you were the last shot chosen, because this is in the top 2 shots that we took on the day.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations,
You're
you're in Cosmopolitan.
Thank you.
Okay, here we are, week 2. It's already a tough decision, isn't it? Well, I mean, Michaela's up first.
She does look a lot stronger, but she still managed to be that whimsical girl. And I think Michaela's safe this week.
I disagree. I think she's a beautiful girl, but I don't think she's safe at all. I don't think she gave anything there.
I just love Madison. There's something about her I love.
I know that you love her, but it's just not one of my favourites, and I would say she's a bit iffy.
I like her personality more than I like her picture.
Yeah, I don't...
Yeah, but you're not going to go and have dinner with her.
Tani, birthday girl.
I think it's one of the worst shots of the day. I get that she tried to do something, but she didn't pull it off.
Let's move on to Lola. I know. I'm the only one.
She's the only one that's really she's become our gravy lumps everywhere.
They want us to feel sorry for them?
Yeah, not going to happen here.
Okay, Laura.
Laura, 10 points out of 10.
She
really cracking it this week.
Absolutely got it this week.
Yeah.
And she was obviously nervous, but she didn't let it stop her.
Claire.
It was made for her, that shoot.
I'm going to be worried about her when we have a more stronger,
same.
severe look.
Absolutely.
And, I'll be interested to see if she'll be able
Me too.
Frankie so goes to Hollywood.
Now, Eloise.
Okay, she's disappointed me this week. Plain as poop she looked in that picture.
Kill me now, that Georgie. If you've been saved by a dress, I think that's a modern-day tragedy.
Speaking of unsafe...
Yeah. She's very unsafe.
Wake me
in
up
my
when
book.
she's gone home.
I am just so stunned with Cassie.
Love her.
I mean, I've always loved her look.
Look, I'm worried about
she'd be
her
able to do
taste
it.
in clothing, but apart from that, she is absolutely brilliant.
Okay, well, we've got our bottom three. And I think we're agreed on who's going this week. Agreed?
Agreed.
Agreed.
Not really, but I'm outnumbered.
Well, it's that time again. There are 12 girls in front of me, but only 11 photos in my hand. Those photos represent the girls that are still in the running for Australia's Next Top Model. Laura. This week you pushed yourself, took direction, and remained focused in the photo shoot. Congratulations. You are still in the running to become Australia's Next Top Model.
Thank you so much.
Cassie. Cassie, as with last week, you have performed beyond our expectations. Claire. The brief was perfect for you and you made the shoot look effortless. Frankie. Frankie, the judges believe you have a lot of potential as a model, but you've got to control your emotions when it matters. Makala. Adele. Tani. Madison. Lola. As a model, it is so important to be able to control your nerves, and you seem to be consumed by uncertainty. But have self-belief and be confident. Eloise. Congratulations, you're still in the running to become Australia's Next Top Model. Leah and Georgie, please step forward. Leah, the judges labelled your photo shoot uninspiring and even boring. Now, the brief was a challenge for you because of your angular face, but you still showed little versatility. Just being as beautiful as you doesn't necessarily make a top model. Georgie, this week we've seen an uncomfortable girl who's been saved by the professionals around her. And although you made the cosmos spread, you are standing still in this competition. The girl whose name I don't call out must return to the house, pack her bags, and leave the competition immediately. Georgie, congratulations. You are still in the running to become Australia's Next Top Model.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Don't give up. Don't give up. Thank you so much.
Leah, you made it this far. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Bit of a shock and not too happy, but disappointed. I think maybe Makala might win the competition because she can just do a lot of things and she's just a great person who's really happy, bubbly and really into it all. This experience hasn't made me not want to do it anymore. It just, it opened up a lot of eyes and ears to see how everything works in the industry, so keen to do it a little bit more now.
What would you say if we said we were going to shave it off?
No, I'm sorry, I'm going to go home.
Next Tuesday.
Do you not trust that we're going to make you look the best you can look?
Makeover meltdown.
If I have it short, it stays that years.
I couldn't believe actually it would come out of her mouth.
And the breakdown.
It's like a firecracker. You wire down and it just goes boom.
Do not even bother.
Whoa, that is of like major angerness.
But what caused this diva to crack it? Has she thrown her last punch?
You can't do that, Cassie. You can't let this emotion get to you.
Another Fox 8 exclusive. Australia's Next Top Model. Next Tuesday, 7:30.